Hey, I'm Jeff from Minnesota, and I want to thank you for coming over here to watch my movie. And it's something I'm really passionate about, sharing what's changed my life and what's going to be changing and impacting the lives of thousands of other people. You see, realistically, I'm talking about a movement, something that's going to be affecting millions of people in the next 12 to 24 months. So as we get started with this movie today, let me tell you a little bit about my background and my story. I am a husband, a father, an author, a speaker, and a marketer who's helped thousands of people learn how they can make money online. And it's all because of using systems and techniques that I've found that have worked for me. I've generated over $5 million online in just the last 14 years. And like many of you who are watching this video right now, you're probably looking for an opportunity, or you've tried opportunities, you've been in and out of opportunities, just like I have. But I've found something that I'm super excited about that's led me to help people. It's given me a strong desire to see people succeed, get out of debt, so they can live a life of freedom and achieve their dreams. So here's why you're watching this video. A short time ago, a friend of mine came to me and he said, "Jeff, I got something you gotta see." And he told me how I could save money doing something I was already using and paying for every single month. And let me tell you, when I first saw this for the first time, I was like, no way, this can't be. I remember thinking to myself as I was absorbing this information that if this turns out to be anything like what it looks like, this could be bigger than anything I've ever witnessed in the last 14 years as an entrepreneur working from home. And the more I researched this, the more I studied it, the more I got excited, because it's all about this. You and I have an opportunity to monetize nationwide unlimited mobile service all across America. And there are literally millions of people across America right now paying too much for their mobile service. And how many of those people do you think would love to hear about something that's better, faster, and cheaper? So what if you could offer them this? How about an unlimited voice, text, and data network with 4G speeds nationwide in America for only $49 a month? Literally, this is an all-you-can-eat mobile phone service with unlimited everything for one low price, no contracts, complete transparency, no credit checks. And this service is being provided to you by one of the leading 4G networks, T-Mobile. You see, before I got started, I was paying about $163 a month with Verizon, and now with this great plan, I'm only paying $49 a month plus tax. So even from day one, I'm saving over $114 per month on my mobile phone service. I absolutely love this service. It's amazing, it's lightning fast, and if you've never experienced being able to surf the web or watch movies, check your email, download your favorite songs, all directly from your phone at lightning fast 4G speeds, you're in for an absolute treat. And as much as I love the incredible service and the great price, to me the most exciting feature by far is about empowering others to create life-changing incomes in their lives. Remember, people are already using and paying for their mobile phone service, which makes this pretty fun. So come on, check this out. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna call my friend Adam, who I've known for several years, and see what's up with Adam.
Hello?
Hey Adam, it's Jeff. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Jeff?
Doing good. Hey, you got a second?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I came across something that's pretty cool that I want to show you. You got a few minutes to meet me at the coffee shop?
Sure, I'm just leaving work.
Okay, so I will meet you about 10 minutes, and you're going to love what I'm going to show you, dude. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, sounds good. See you then.
All right, bye. Hey, Adam. What's up, dude?
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
How you doing?
Good.
Got you a caramel mocha.
Oh, caramel mocha. Thank you, my favorite.
So you seem pretty anxious to meet with me. What's going on?
Well, hey, listen, you were telling me about your mobile phone contract kind of coming to an end here pretty soon, right?
Yep.
A couple weeks or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, I've got something that's pretty amazing. We just joined a company that's giving out mobile phones that you can get mobile phones with that gives you all you can eat data, mobile, and texting for 49 bucks a month. It's the lowest price you can get on any mobile service. And here's the kicker. The company pays you for telling people about the phone service.
Oh, that sounds pretty good, but what's the catch?
Well, there is really no catch. It's honestly the lowest price you can give people for mobile phone service on the fastest network in America, T-Mobile. As a matter of fact, you know how people are really excited about their business opportunities and they get people to home parties, and they always got to overcharge people to make money. They gotta like sell them pills, potions, lotions, and soaps and things like that. But they sell it for 2 or 3 times what they can get at Walmart.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I hate going to those kinds of parties.
I hate going to those parties and having to help my friends out and pay this extra income. We've got something here that you can't get anywhere else, and so you're actually giving people the best deal in America at the lowest prices with unlimited talk, text, data, with no contracts, no credit checks, on one of the fastest 4G networks. It's pretty amazing.
Sounds like a pretty good deal. I think I'd be interested, but how do I go about signing up somebody like my sister who's locked in a contract?
All right, so if you're in a contract right now, there's 2 things you can do. Number 1, break your contract. Okay, this is a business opportunity, and if you go out there and just share this with a few of your friends, just get 12 people in this right now, $650 fast start bonus, which pays for you to break your contract, and if you need to get a new phone, you can also get a great phone for that $650 bonus. The second thing you could do, real simple, lower your contract down to the lowest monthly fee that they allow you to pay, and just carry 2 phones. One's your business phone, one is your regular old phone that you just keep until your contract ends. But I'll tell you what, this is the only phone that's going to continue to pay you a residual income every single month. You think you could tell 12 people about it and get 650 bucks?
I think I could probably do that.
Now, in case you're wondering, the name of this magical company is called Solivay. And Solivay was born from the vision of Ryan Wirtz. And not only do I love his resume, but also I love his passion. Here's a quick audio of Ryan describing the formation of our executive corporate dream team.
We have attracted the very best. It was last October when the vision was still in my head and there wasn't a presentation to take somebody through that I flew to Washington, D.C. I had several meetings there and I asked somebody that I really respected, Jim Ryan, to fly from Atlanta, Georgia and meet me there. Jim had been hired in 2003 by the CEO and the board of directors of AT&T to launch and build their $200 million mobile data services business. Jim helped grow that business over many years, and that business now for AT&T represents over $12 billion a year P&L for AT&T. He was also one of the ones responsible for doing the AT&T iPhone deal with Apple. So I really respected his thoughts on the industry. So while I was sitting there, I went over the vision I had for Solivay with Jim. The next morning, I received a 2-page email from him. I'll summarize it with the first and last paragraph. First paragraph, Ryan, I believe what you're creating is the culmination of my entire career. The last paragraph, Ryan, if you allow me to be involved with Solivay, I'll move my family from Atlanta, Georgia to Bellevue, Washington. Well, I'm proud to say that a month later, Jim joined me as my head of products, moved his family from Atlanta, Georgia to Bellevue, Washington, and now lives here. My head of finance was 8 years the chief accounting officer for T-Mobile. My head of legal and policy, former U.S. congressman. My head of member experience led customer support for one of the largest telecommunications operators in the country with over 10,000 employees working for it. The former chief operating officer of Walmart, Louis Vuitton, and Target joined me approximately 2 months ago. All right, so I want to go ahead and stop the video right there and ask you just a really quick question. Remember earlier when we were talking about our provider for Solivay was T-Mobile? Well, what I'm going to do is bring on the senior vice president of sales and operations for T-Mobile, and he's going to have a quick video here showing you the vision of the partnership of the 2 companies coming together.
T-Mobile's thrilled to be partnering with Solivay on this first-of-its-kind approach to wireless. T-Mobile looks forward to providing you and all the Solivay members with a great nationwide 4G experience, which is only going to get better with the aggressive investments we're making.
Now here's something you might not know. Last year, AT&T spent over $4 billion in advertising, sales, and marketing in places like American Idol, the Super Bowl, very expensive commercials, magazines, and all over the internet. Now, Verizon also spent over $4 billion. Now, Now what Solovay's done instead is they've taken those same billions of dollars that were spent on advertising, and now they're paying them to the greatest advertising vehicle known to man, which is both you and I. And that's what makes this opportunity so incredible and so amazing. So I got a quick question for you. When's the last time that Verizon paid you referral fees for signing people up? What about Sprint? What about AT&T? Now, if they did, you can imagine the enormous potential, right? But stop imagining. This cell phone company is going to be paying you. So here's how this works. Your friends would probably love to save some money on their mobile phone bill and only have to pay $49 a month plus taxes for unlimited voice, text, and data. And when you share this with 3 friends and they join, Solovay pays you $20 every single month. Now, we call this a trio. Now, for every trio either you or your friends enroll, you get paid another $20 per month. And this comes in every month as long as they stay a customer. So, refer 6 friends, and now you've got $40 a month. Now your phone service is costing you only $9 a month. But when those 6 friends share this opportunity, here's where it gets really exciting and a lot of fun. If only half of those 6 got 3 people each, now you're making a total of $150 per month. And if all 6 of your friends get only 3 people to join each, you're making $260 per month. At this point, you're getting free unlimited 4G voice, text, and data service plus over $200 a month in your pocket just for sharing this with your close friends and family. And now here's something else you need to understand. You see, we get paid to unlimited depth here. In fact, in a moment, I'm going to be revealing to you a blueprint of how you can reach $1,000 a month in residual income in just 60 days. Wow, isn't that pretty cool? But first, it's important to understand how we get people's attention about this opportunity. So think for a moment how you got here. Did a friend invite you? Did a post on Facebook bring you here? Perhaps someone handed you a business card or maybe even gave you a phone call. Maybe you're here because you received an email or you saw an advertisement online. You're here because of one simple fact. The system is working. And the all-you-can-eat-mobile.com marketing system was created to help you make a residual income. And we're going to put this amazing online marketing system in your hands, which includes great video that you're watching right now. It's also going to do all the presentations for you so you never have to try and sell this to anybody or do any explanation because the system is going to do it for you. Now the system will automatically show all of your people exactly how to sign up, and it will walk them through the entire process step by step. It's a totally automated marketing system and it's totally user-friendly. And here's what else you're going to get with this amazing platform as part of our system. We've attracted some of the best leaders in the industry. As a matter of fact, some of the best trainers are here to teach you and show you how to learn how to market this business. And you're going to learn from them. We're going to have weekly training, live webinars, teleseminars that are going to give you encouragement and empowerment. And your system's back office includes training areas that are going to help you teach special techniques about marketing your business online and offline. So your blueprint for the $1,000 per month opportunity in the next 60 days is this. So the first step is for you to get yourself a free trial of this world-class marketing system. And your sales funnel will be created instantly, which means you can start using it right away. Now remember, let the system do the work for you. We don't expect you to try to explain any of this to anyone, and that's why I'm here. Your job is just to lead the horse and then let the system's job get them thirsty and then make them drink. So, are you ready? I'm going to show you that $1,000 blueprint next. I truly believe this company is going to create more $1,000 per month earners than any other direct sales company in history, because what I'm going to show you right here. Using your system, you're going to invite a total of 6 friends, or another way to say that would be 2 trios total. Remember, the 6 people you invited will also be using this exact same powerful system that you're using to bring all their leads and prospects. And let me just stop there for a second and ask you a question. Given our system and support, how long do you suppose it would take for you to get your first trio? Well, here's something you might find interesting. I'm seeing complete newbies, which are people who are brand new, who have never done anything like this before, getting their first trio in less than a week. Now, you may or you may not do better than that, but for this example, let's say that it takes you 2 full weeks to get 2 trios. Again, that's 6 people. To be conservative, let's say it takes your personal 6 the same amount of time to do only half of what you did. In other words, it took 2 weeks for each of your 6 to get just 1 trio each. So here's where we're at so far. It took you 2 weeks to get 2 trios, and it took another 2 weeks for your personal 6 to each get 1 trio each. So in 1 month's time, you now have a total of 8 trios in your network. Now at this point, let's choose any 12 people in your entire network, and let's assume they're all really slow starters. So to continue being extra conservative, let's just say it takes these 12 people an entire month, 30 days, just to get 1 trio each. Now remember, these 12 people could be deep in your organization. They don't have to come from you. I'm talking any 12 people anywhere in your network, no matter how deep they fall. This is powerful. In our example here, if you took 2 weeks to get 2 trios, and it took them 2 weeks to get just 1 trio each, and finally, it took an entire month for just 12 people to get 1 trio each in your network, well guys, congratulations. You now have a total of 20 trios in your network, and that took just 60 days. And not only have you accumulated over $1,100 in bonuses, but you're now making over $1,000 per month in residual income. Now think about that for a second. What I've just described happened in a 60-day time period. That's $1,000 per month with only 20 trios in your network. And only 2 of those trios were personally sponsored into the program by you. I can tell you that I'm living proof of how fast this grows. I surpassed $1,000 per month in my first 15 days. And you'll love the fact that all your commissions are conveniently deposited directly into your pay card, which the company's going to mail to you as soon as you get started today. Now you might be a go-getter and you might be thinking to yourself, I want to blow the doors off this. I can make way more than $1,000 per month. And I'm right there with you. So ask yourself this. When your organization is spitting out one $1,000 per month earner after another, what do you suppose that will do for your income? Remember, we get paid to unlimited depths with our whole entire network's trios. And what better way to get you up to $20,000 per month than to have a blueprint for the little guy to get in and start with at least $1,000 per month and get you started doing that within the first 60 days. So what we have is a residual consumable product with mass appeal that millions of people are already using and paying for every single day. And we're going to help them reduce their expenses and give them the opportunity to have a world-class residual income, plus a marketing system, a support team, and we're here for you and your entire team so you can achieve success. And finally, whether your goal is to just simply get your mobile service for free or build a full-time or part-time 6-figure residual income, the allyoucaneatmobile.com marketing system was specifically created to help you get there with as much support and duplication as possible. We've literally created a blueprint for you to have success with just 3 simple steps. Step 1 is to get started using our marketing system for free. We're going to give you a 7-day free trial where you can come to all of our trainings, come to our webinars, come to our teleseminars, and get into the back office, listen to the recorded videos, and jump on the live stuff. We've got a great community of people here who are sharing with you excellent content and excellent training that you're going to want to be associated with. Now, step 2 is once you get your free system, you're going to want to join Solivay. And it's real easy. Just get back to the person who brought you to this presentation and ask them, how do I get started? And they're going to walk you through the presentation. You may be even able to click on a button right here on this website and go right into the joining process immediately. So step 3 is your next and final step. And step 3 is all about setting up your marketing and your advertising system. So as you go into our back office and you start watching those training webinars and videos, we're going to show you how to start generating leads, how to start talking to those leads and bring them to this exact same presentation that you just spent watching right now. So those real simple 3 easy steps are: get yourself a free marketing and training system right now, and then join Solivay by getting back to the person who brought you here, and then start your advertising and marketing campaigns and start lighting it up. So assuming you're ready to get started with the allyoucaneatmobile.com marketing system, you'll notice the link that's right below this video that you can start your free trial with right now. And if you're already in Solivay on another team, no problem. We welcome everyone. Now, the more success we can create through the use of our system, the better for all, regardless of which group you came from. And let me tell you, that claiming your free trial right now has a huge advantage. Now, remember earlier how I was describing the trios to you, and for a limited time, we're gonna make this marketing system free for you for life. And all you gotta do is just bring 3 people to start their trial in the marketing system as well. We love the power of 3 with Solivay. So think about it. What's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to give your prospects their free trial in our system as well. And guess who gets credit for that? You do. So by the time you have your first trio in Solivay, you're going to have a world-class marketing system absolutely free, doing all the heavy lifting for you. We can remove this special offer, you guys, at any time, so don't wait. You know, as long as you're seeing this video, the offer is still good. So look, we're building team income with you together, and we're 100% committed to your success. We're going to be pulling out all the stops with all of our training, because creating a true residual income like this, it's our highest priority. This is about creating freedom in your life, and we don't take that lightly. So now mark your calendar, because the goal is to hit $1,000 per month in the next 60 days or less. So lock in your free trial right now, and I can promise you, your decision to start your trial today, it's absolutely huge. Everything's here for you. It's all laid out. A phenomenal product, live training, a sales funnel that's literally crushing it, and one of the best teams in the entire company to work with. Today is your day to start the journey. Click on that button below that says claim your free trial, and then follow those steps, and I want to say congratulations on your decision to get started today.